I rambled on and enough on the last video that I managed to hit the 10-minute mark, which is not exactly what I'm aiming for. I'm more aiming for 5 minutes rather than 10 minutes, so basically from now on I'm going to try and shrink them all down. So last Sunday I got to hang out with one of my friends that was in from out of town. It was a good time on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And the nicest part is she brought me in a little surprise gift, a couple of gift cards to some stores in town, and yeah, that was a random surprise, and again was a nice positive thing. That's the week in general, nothing really special happened. Pretty much it was just go to work, come home, and relax every single day. The best part about the week, well, I guess one of the better parts of the week was Thursday when I actually managed to get up early before work and go for a ride around the seawall, and that was not using my road bike, but obviously the bike that I've got right now from a friend of mine. So that was actually good. Granted, Friday I didn't manage to get up because I didn't get to bed until 1 a.m. on Thursday night, thanks to the fact of the matter that I managed to delete one single little file on my Macintosh, and poof, it no longer worked. Which led me into Saturday? Late Friday? Well, after work Friday was hanging out from someone I used to know in high school and catching up on old times and such like that. And then late Friday night was trying to fix said Macintosh, which basically was me running around in circles the entire night, which passed on till Saturday and wasting most of Saturday trying to get the computer back and running. And the funniest part is I ended up trying to make an external boot drive and a disk and a few other things, and then weirdly enough I managed to fix it in the most simplest of ways, which is kind of annoying. I mean, on the one hand I managed to learn an easy way to fix my system, but on the other hand I wasted a whole bunch of time going the wrong direction, but I still managed to come up with it on my own. So, positive on that, and kind of a nice thing to learn that on my own. The other good thing that I did on Saturday was finally picking up this magazine, which I don't even know if it'll actually show up really well, but it's Computer Arts Projects, issue number 126, and it's all on character design. And it's literally just all on, well, coming up with characters. It's got interviews with people and how to do certain things. And one of the crazier fun things about it is, let's see if this will actually read, but casting your own designer toy, which is kind of cool, actually. It goes from coming up with the idea to the final making, and pretty much what it's designed to do is to show you how to literally make it. I mean, pretty much in the end it just helps you make an actual mold so you can make a bunch of small figures on your own, which is pretty damn cool. I mean, I don't know how quickly I'm going to be able to make something like this. The other thing I did was actually rework some stuff on the bike. The ride home last Sunday on it was rather slow and took a lot of time, and especially as well on Thursday riding around the seawall took a lot of time. So pretty much what I managed to figure out is, one, I was riding around on a bike that had about 5 to 10 psi on the tires, which is not good, but was still okay. So I filled up the tires. I mean, that's not really something to be proud of that I just noticed that, but hey, it helps. And then the other thing I did was reworked the brakes so that they weren't doing this to the tire and making it so that it would slow down quite quickly. So the ride is a hell of a lot smoother, albeit I still have to tune one of the brakes so it doesn't make up some sort of weird squeaking noise. The ender to Saturday was me messing around with some old footage of a children's show from, I guess, the 60s or 70s. Pretty much I was learning how to out in footage, and that really isn't such a big thing, but it was interesting for me to learn. The end result was a video that I posted on my Facebook for a bunch of my friends to enjoy, and I did actually try posting it on YouTube, and this is where it leads me to the kind of point where I'm actually impressed with how YouTube is run. I mean, I uploaded it into the system, and pretty much before it finished processing, the system had already figured out that the video and audio tracks were both copyrighted and blocked it. Now, I'm not mad, it's more just one of those annoying things of, oh well, it's blocked. And the only thing I'm really wondering is what fair use laws actually apply to. I'm wondering what fair use laws actually apply to, because I did edit the video, but I'm guessing not enough that it really makes up a parody. So yeah, I'm not going to put it in a claim or anything like that, but pretty much I'm just going to ask a few friends to look at it and see what they think. The plans for this week are pretty much a simple event. I'm thinking of picking up another lamp to try and improve the lighting of the YouTube videos that I'm doing. Pretty much it's just waiting for payday, which I think is on Tuesday, which will be quite nice because I'll have money again and be able to pay a few bills that are kind of overdue. And the only other thing than that is pretty much drawing more, finish reading a couple of books, and plan out a final character. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be a relaxing week. I think next weekend I'm hanging out with a couple of friends, and other than that, it'll be just trying to get up every morning to do a ride around the seawall every day. Go me. Pretty much to end on this, there's one thing that I enjoy doing is going to apple.ca and watching movie trailers. Constantly. I have a thing for movies and cinema in general, and so one movie I'm just going to point out is Surrogates, which has got Bruce Willis in it. It turns out it's actually based on a graphic novel. And I'm not going to read anything out about it. I'm going to post the Amazon link and the Apple trailer links in the sidebar, but basically what it is somehow in the future they've figured out a way to make these robots that act as, well, surrogates for the human body. You lie in a bed, and the surrogate walks around the entire day doing your job, living your life. And then somebody manages to figure out how to murder surrogates, and not just murder the surrogate, but the person operating it as well, and thus horror and crime and thriller action ensue. From the trailer, it actually looks really, really good, and I've never heard about this graphic novel, and I'm kind of a big nerd when it comes to comics, so I definitely have to buy this one and check it out. And the movie itself looks quite entertaining, and I'll admit, I'm a sucker for certain actors. So yeah, that's all it is, and I'm out. See you later.